Hey everybody, thank you for joining us.
Hi.
This is Lindsay. Ta-da! She's been with me since 2017. We met through a mutual friend. I posted something online that I wanted a makeup artist / hairstylist. Gugu, right?
Yeah, Gugu.
I sent you my link, and we linked up on the DMs, and then we had coffee, and the rest is history.
Yeah.
How many years? 8 years, going on 9 years.
Yeah, that's
2017.
crazy.
Yeah.
I don't think about it, and then it's like time flies.
Yeah.
Time flies when you're having fun and good energy.
Yes, exactly. And I'm just I'm here with the grateful heart because not only is she still our makeup and hair guru, but she also does my hair on a monthly basis, my husband and my kids' hair, my friends' hair. And she's just down the street, y'all. So I'm just super excited to have her here. Thank you for coming, Linz. I love you.
Thank you for having me.
So, a little intro here. Linz, as a beauty expert, she has been going to many events from New York to Miami, right?
Yeah.
Doing fashion events and fashion shoots for other people, right?
Yeah, I did New York Fashion Week for a local designer that I also know, Vanessa, and yeah, and then I've done like what was that? A commercial shoot, so hair and makeup for a commercial shoot for Lexus, which was nice.
Yeah.
And just a little bit of everything. Other than that, it's been a lot of more personal work, and just creating with my friends. I really just like hanging out with creatives and making stuff and like figuring out how we can level each other up and give each other different opportunities that you may not have somewhere else, but when you have a friend and you have a vision, you can create a lot of really good things.
Yeah, that support, right? There's something about that support. Speaking of making things, she made these earrings. What are these crystals called again?
These are
Tiger's
Eye. Both Tiger's Eye.
And the benefits of this is really cool, right? To scatter bad vibes away. So
yes, and grounding.
Awesome. Okay, so questions. Let's start with as an expert in beauty, what are your top 3 non-negotiable tips for our muses to do before they even walk in the door for their shoot?
I would definitely say like skin prep. Skin prep is a really big thing because it helps like the makeup apply a lot better. Like,
like you're talking about scrubbing, like scrubs,
like exfoliation, making sure you're moisturizing, and like my biggest suggestion is the second you booked it with PRI, to like start that skincare routine. If you're not doing one, maybe try one. Don't give up the first time because the first time may not always work. Everyone's skin is differently.
Yes.
And there's a lot of trial and error between that. Another one is really, I would say like practice some type of yoga or getting loose with your body, but also comfortable with it.
This is my sis right here.
So,
yes.
Just making sure you are getting one with yourself.
Yep.
And then the third one I would say is like maybe practice like in front of a mirror. Like honestly, I feel really awkward in front of a camera. I'm more of a behind the camera kind of girl. But I have found myself like since working with you, I'll like be like in the mirror like, oh, you know what? Like let's try this. Like let's try doing different eyes, looks. Do I like how I look with angles, my mouth open in a picture?
Yeah.
Do I want to show like a dimple? Do I want to be more serious? Like those are little things. And then once you get comfortable just doing face work, get comfortable and maybe do full body and see how you feel comfortable posing.
Yes, I love that. I love that you said the mirror. I mean, I'm a fan of yoga. My life changed when I started practicing yoga. I need to get better with mask and scrubs.
Yeah.
But the mirror work is huge because I started doing some mirror work, but more like meditation mirror work, when I'm looking at myself and telling myself, I love you, looking in your eyes. Like, it's a game changer because in the beginning it's kind of silly, but after like 7 days of doing it, your frequency, your energy starts changing, and you do start loving yourself more, loving other people more, well, being more compassionate with other people, right?
Yeah.
So I like that you said that.
Yeah,
that's pretty dope.
Yeah, I'll wait for. I don't want to answer too much,
but that's really dope. That's really dope. Okay, so beyond the makeup, what's a small ritual or mindset shift you recommend when what for women to embrace to feel their absolute best on the day of their shoots? So you talked about yoga, mirror work, but what's something else? Is there something else spiritually, or something that you eat, that you drink, or what do you try to avoid? What's something that women can do to embrace themselves fully?
Well, I think everyone should drink water all the time.
Yes.
I low-key want to reach for that.
I got you. No, I got you.
Drink water all the time. I have my emotional support water bottle
right?
with me at all
Hydrate.
times.
Don't die.
But a really big thing is, taking care of your mindset, and it kind of goes back into that mirror I said, and kind of like what you said, which is funny because that's what I had written down, is kind of doing words of affirmations in the mirror.
Yeah.
And like you said, it seems really silly at first, but after and through time, you find yourself actually needing that from yourself.
Oh my goodness, so much.
That you don't realize, like, how much the words you put into you are the energy that you also exude onto other people.
Right.
And so, it's really hard. It sounds, like I said, silly.
Looking at yourself is super hard.
And also, looking at yourself at different times of the day is something I would also practice. Like, waking up in the morning and doing affirmations is different from doing them in the middle of the day when you're already done, doing them at night when you're exhausted, So it's also taking different times of the day to do your affirmations, or maybe pick certain affirmations for certain times of the day.
I'm going to practice that.
Yeah.
That's smart. I usually do it in the morning, but I like that.
Yeah, do it at night, too, because it also resets your mind focus also for sleep.
Yeah, even midday. To get that
midday, like, I feel really crappy right now. Let me go do some affirmations.
Yeah, for a boost, yeah.
And sometimes, too, guys, if you don't feel like doing it to yourself, do it for someone else. Like, hey, you're awesome. Thank you so much for having me today. And that changes because also maybe not being able to do it for yourself, but practicing it on others will want you to do it internally. Yeah. And also it'll give that person an opportunity to also embrace you in a different kind of way.
True, right? People are so scared to get vulnerable with each other. So I like that you said that. That's something to cherish, especially during crazy times like this. We need one another, and to do that, I love that. We should do that more, y'all. We should pour in light into people's lives. So like we said, you've been with Studio PRI since 2017. What has been your favorite shoot with us to date, and what made it so memorable? I have one of my favorite shoots. Let's see if we match.
Okay, well, mine is kind of a competition between two, so I can't say. One was like this really cool nude shoot that we did with Beatrice.
Yeah, in the woods.
Yeah, in the woods. It was nice because it was so different.
Yeah.
It was kind of like we were on edge because we couldn't get caught either.
Right.
So that kind of gave
more of like
guerrilla an style, artist adrenaline rush. Yep. Like we're about a graffiti tag, but we're not. We're just actually going to take pictures and like be artists.
That was a lot of fun.
So that was fun, and so like that adrenaline kick was nice in that type of environment.
Yeah.
And then the other one I really loved is we did a pregnancy shoot at Meridian Park, I believe.
Oh, with my good friend Stephanie.
And then eventually her kid and her husband. She didn't have a kid, or
no, it was just her husband that came.
Her husband came, and that was just really nice to have like her embrace her. He wasn't there, allowed her space, and then he joined and embraced her.
That
together.
Was nice.
So that was really nice to like experience and kind of just see
sunset vibes too.
Yeah, and someone embracing their body, their change, a lot of things.
She was really loving it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She was a little shy at first, but as like we gave her words of affirmation, confidence. We were just like, you look amazing. This looks great.
The music was playing.
Yeah, it was just a good vibe, and we were outdoors. So
what was the name of the hotel that we were getting her ready at?
Was it Elon?
Was it Lion Hotel?
Or I'm not sure.
I don't know.
But
it was really pretty.
Yeah. We started somewhere, went somewhere else.
Yeah.
Ended it with the sunset.
Yep. It was gorgeous. It was gorgeous. Mine would be Natalie. Remember we went to her really cool apartment. She had a piano. I played some piano, and she's a paraplegic, right? She can't walk. It was super hard to move around, but she was so patient with us.
It was also a very vulnerable experience
for
all of us.
Yeah.
You know, like, hey, can I touch you? Can I adjust you? And she's like, please.
Right?
Like, do whatever you need.
Oh my God. And she
really
got
nice.
so gorgeous with the red curls, the makeup, the lipstick. And even without all of that, she was still so amazing because her energy was just so inviting. Like, come on in. Have some snacks, have some wine, and blah, 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 right? Mm-hmm. And we shot her in a dress, kind of like vintage style, which I love vintage. And then we ended up shooting her nude in her bedroom.
Yeah.
Which was like,
nice.
It felt really good to have her trust us in that way, to move her. We literally had to move her from here to there to there. You know?
Definitely. Very vulnerable.
It was a
very
beautiful
confident
time.
woman, which I love.
Right?
Yeah.
We even went to see her sing. Remember?
Yes,
I forget the name of the bar, but it was wonderful.
In DC,
yeah. What's one beauty trend you're absolutely loving right now? I'm dying to know because I don't know right now. And what's one that you're glad it's in the past?
I'll start with the one I'm glad is in the past. It's the super dark Anastasia Beverly Hills dark brows. We're used to pomade.
Oh, yeah.
And then it would be like dark and just like whoosh.
Yeah.
That was a lot. That was a lot for me.
Yeah.
You know what's funny though? I probably did it at the time, but
I did it too.
No one knew better, but I'm so glad it's done.
Right, because I feel like it took away from the lips, the eyes.
Yeah,
it took away from everything.
Just like darkness, and then like everything else was washed out.
I did it too.
So I didn't.
What was that? 2011, 2012.
Yeah. It was
time.
Like a couple years, which I was surprised that it lasted for so long. But brows was such a big thing.
Yeah.
Now I like that brows are more feathery and more
bushy,
natural, bushy brows. I like that. I think they're not for everyone.
Dude, you are a brow expert.
I don't think those are for everyone, but
you're like amazing. I've seen you work with so many different type of brows, thin one, up one, lower ones, like all different kind of angles.
Yeah,
you were able to really get there. People can't believe that it's their eyebrows. They're like,
because the big thing is listening. Like, what do you like? Oh, you like them thin. You like that arch.
Yeah.
Okay, so therefore I'm not gonna take it away.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like them dark. Okay, perfect. I can make them light, but I'm gonna fill in those areas that you have sparseness. But makeup trend I do love. I feel like it's something that's always been there and doesn't necessarily go away, which is like the no makeup look. So like the everyday put something on light but still look put up and done.
How would you do the no makeup look? I'm dying to know. Will the lips be matte or glossy, or what's the other word? It's not glossy. It's
satin.
Yeah. How would you?
I would definitely do more of like a satin to chapstick like texture.
Okay, on the lips. And on the cheek, nothing, or a little bit of something.
Honestly, cheek wise, maybe, but typically like my no makeup look is moisturizer.
Yep.
And I use just a little bit concealer under the eye. I have redness from like rosacea, so I like dab one here.
I would have never known.
And then just buff it out. And then from there, fill in the eyebrows a little bit and just clean them up. And that's it.
Really?
Oh, and mascara.
I about to say, nothing on your eyes.
Just mascara on the eyes.
Okay.
Clean the brows. Cover up any like redness I have. And that's it. That's my typical.
Would you consider adding
freckles?
Yeah.
I love freckles.
As the no makeup look?
I would. Yeah. You know what? I might put some freckles on today.
Yeah.
When I go home, I'm like, you know what? I haven't.
I miss it. I love that was it the Koreans that brought it back?
I feel like so. And honestly, now they have products that you can actually like kind of temporarily stain the freckles on, which I think is super cool.
That's
and I was like, wow, I want to do that, but do I want to commit?
Yeah. I like it when you do highlights.
Yeah.
Is that considered a no makeup look, or it depends on the highlight?
Okay, well, also a thing about no makeup looks, I think a lot of them should be cream based products. So if you do like a cream highlighter where it just looks like natural, like kind of the sun hit you a little bit too much, and so you're a little like perspiring. You know what I'm saying? Not sweating. But you're kind of just glowy from being outside in the natural environment. I like that.
Like dewy.
Yeah, like dewy. That dewy, wet oh, I just took a walk, but I look fresh.
Yeah.
Look. You know? That's the look.
Okay, we're going shopping right after this. Let's see here. For the woman who might be a little nervous or unsure about getting her picture taken, what's the one thing you want her to know about the process? Because you've been doing this with me for so long, and you've seen other photographers doing their kind of shoots, right?
Yeah.
So, as as being with me and you knowing how we kick it, it's more of a party kind of vibe, or it's more kind of like a retreat type of shoot, right?
Yeah.
What would you tell the woman who is kind of nervous about doing these kinds of, intimate portraits, like boudoir, nudes,
Yeah, it's very intimate. I would definitely say we go based off your energy.
Yeah.
So, like, if you don't feel comfortable with something, we embrace that. And we're like, okay, well, what would you feel comfortable with?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And kind of just getting to know that. And a big thing I think everyone should know is that we always start our shoots with some type of meditation,
for sure,
and
always
possibly yoga, depending on how tense the person
stretches,
is.
Yep.
It's kind of just stretching, letting the body loose, putting a good music and vibe, and like typically something not too bumpy but also not too slow, kind of just vibey, you know. And I would just say we really function off your energy. Like whatever you're feeling, we can. I'm an empath, so I can feel it. So I'm like, ooh, I don't know. She doesn't feel comfortable. And then I'll be like,
really
all right, let me do this. Let me ask that. Or, oh, I can tell, like, you don't really like your hair like that. Maybe we should part it a different way. Like, you know what? Yeah, that is more of my style.
Yeah, because some of them are too shy to even say that. Yeah, and you can tell just by,
the way they look. So it's like, use your voice. We would never feel any type of way about it.
We're super transparent, and we would love you to be the same.
Yeah, and I feel like we're just good energy people where
I love us. I really do. Beyond the camera, what's a moment you shared with a client or with a staff, right, that truly moved you or made you feel connected to their story?
I would say kind of when you mentioned we went to
Natalie's?
Natalie, I was like, wow, her name like shot over there. We went to Natalie's performance. So she's in a band, and that was super awesome to kind of see a woman that we dealt with in a very vulnerable position up on stage being extremely powerful and like demanding presence with
so inspiring.
Her, and like her disability.
Yeah.
That her disability doesn't take away from anything in her life.
Yeah.
And that was very inspiring to think like, wow, Lindsay, you're insecure about doing one of these shoots, but look at these women.
I'm telling you, I was so humbled at that moment. I'm like, I need to get more on stage. That was the pivotal moment for me, seeing her there.
Honestly, and I would say after that, you have definitely been performing a lot more
on stage, because I'm like, what am I doing? We only live once.
Right. And she's living it to the fullest.
Right? Yeah.
It's very inspiring.
Whew. As a creative yourself, what or who inspires your work? Is there a piece of art, a song, an artist, a person that you always turn to for inspiration?
Funny enough, as much as I don't hate being outside. Weird enough, I don't like smelling like outside, but nature inspires me. Like leaves, like the texture, the colors, the sky inspires me a lot. Like I love painting skies, the blend of colors and the different textures of the clouds, and like it's just so beautiful to me. Like
that makes sense because your wall in your salon has the leafy.
Has the greenery, and then I still have all my paintings where I have like beaches. Sunsets. I love the water, love the beach. So really just nature itself, I feel like has inspired me as an artist, because originally as my first medium of art was like painting, and then it transitioned to like doing hair, then doing makeup and then wrapping jewelry. Like it's just.
Have you ever done? I know we've done clay before. Have you ever done that in the past?
Not really. Like
pottery?
Like things as a kid, but never like full on the way like we did it, which I want to do again.
Because you're so good with your hands.
I just love. You know, it's crazy. I keep saying I want a new like hobby, but everything I find has to do with my hands.
That would be the one, Lindsay.
I'm like, serious. I need to stop using my hands. Like, what can I?
No, yeah, you're really good with it, and the way that it. I don't know, it made sense with your persona. You're so calm and collected.
Well, that's what calms me and collects me. It's like, as crazy as my mind may be going, the second I can tune into like art or even just look at how like right now the leaves of the trees are moving, I'm just like, wow, that's so nice. There's wind outside. Like, I want to feel it.
Yeah, I love that about you because you're always in this wonder when we're out in nature and you're like, maybe you can do, you're giving me ideas. And I love that because you're getting inspired with the nature of that's surrounding us, right? And I love that about you because I get so hyped and I want to get the shoot going and you're like, take a breather.
I'm like, you're here, you're there.
Like my husband, Adrian, and you guys are Virgo, so
it's Virgo season.
Woo-hoo!
Officially today.
Hey, and her birthday is next week. Wish her a happy birthday. So I like that we balance each other out. There's something about Virgos and Caps though. Like we are very good blood.
We are. I definitely think we're a good balance because
we both like to create. Period. We like to work. We don't mind the hustle.
Right.
But we also like to flow and chill too.
But we also like the nice natural things.
Yeah. And we like, yeah, you're right. I'll leave it at that. We like the natural things in life. Yes.
I just noticed your necklace is Capricorn.
Yes, I do even like it. And it goes well with the earrings, right? Okay, so do you like this vibe?
Yeah.
I'm like, how would I, what would I wear that would say Lindsay? I feel like this is very calm and collective, chill type of vibe. Let's see. We got 2 more questions. We're all about self-love and confidence. In your opinion, what's the most powerful thing a woman can do to feel beautiful from the inside out? The most powerful.
I mean...
Or the most powerful you felt. Ooh.
Wait, most powerful I felt.
Yeah, like what's the most powerful thing that you did for yourself or that a woman can do for themselves to feel...
Put myself first.
Yes, to feel most beautiful, yeah. You
have to put yourself first, and it sounds like really selfish, but I think women are not selfish enough for themselves. I think we're way too much of caregivers, mothers, aunties, sisters, daughters, it doesn't matter what point in the stage in your life you are. I think we don't take enough love for ourselves. We are the ones usually giving a lot of love, and I think it's really hard to feel like you've received it, even when you have kids, in certain stages. They're great when they're little. They get to a point and it's like, oh, they don't even want to deal with you. I think the biggest thing is like kind of claiming your self-love, is being like, I'm going to be selfish. This is for me. This is my time. I'm going to put my phone off. I'm going to do this. Even if it's the simplest thing, of go outside and sunbathe for 20 minutes. That will reset everything in your life.
That is magical right there. That whole sunbathing for 20 minutes.
Once a day, if you can, even just once a week, and it'll start making changes. Well, you'll start craving the sun.
Yeah.
You
get in a better mood.
Yeah.
I always try to remind myself when winter and fall comes to do that, because if you don't, I don't know if you felt that way. If you're cooped up inside of the house because it's cold or it's raining, you get so like not yourself.
Yeah.
And then depression creeps in. So I like that you mentioned that. Now, what's one piece of advice you'd give to an older woman, right? That's like 30s, 40s, and 50s. Sometimes older women, I feel like I feel my best self right now. I'm 43 years old. I thought I was going to feel that way 10 years ago, but I was still struggling with my identity, who I am, blah, blah, blah. or you know what I'm saying, or career wise too, you know. But now I feel so much more grounded. So, but I don't know. I guess it's the different eras in our lives. I don't know, but what would you say for those women who are kind of struggling with that? Like, I don't know. With their age or their age, you know, that vibe like, oh man, I'm 35. Oh man, I'm 48. Oh man, I'm 59.
That's literally how I'm feeling. So I'm going to be saying this while speaking to myself. But it's a big thing of, like, I can't stress enough, like, everything comes from within.
Yeah.
And you have to let yourself loose and just try something new sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, if you have not tried something in the past 5 to 10 years and you've always thought about it and considered it,
yeah,
I say get up and do it. A big thing, too, is realizing something that, you know, you may have wanted to do in your 20s, but you were insecure at your 30s. Now you may have gained enough confidence. Yes, your body may be different. Yes, you know, there's so many different circumstances, but it's to each person. Like, for example, maybe like I've always wanted to actually join some sort of Pilates class.
Ooh,
have I done it ever? No. But am I going to challenge myself to this upcoming year where I'm not as busy to actually take the time to do it?
Yeah,
yes.
do it.
Because it's something I thought about. It's something I want to do, but it's something I'm never going to do unless I just do it.
Yeah.
And that's just something
Carve
you
that
have
time.
to embrace through every year, through every point in your life. You're growing as a person or learning new things about yourself, that I think you need to then challenge yourself to do something new. Maybe you were horrible at something then. Maybe you already tried Pilates 5 years ago. But you know what? This new mentality, this new me, this new 34-year-old me is like, you know what? I don't really care what people think. I'm going to try this, you know? But when I was 10 years ago, it looked like I didn't care what people thought. But in my mind, all I was considering is what everyone's external view of me was.
Yeah.
But as I get older and more confident with myself, I find myself being able to be more open to share more about myself and my past. Versus when I was younger, I was more of everyone's outlet, so I received a lot.
Yeah.
But I never gave. I allowed people to get close to me, but I never allowed them to feel like they knew me.
Got you.
And so I feel like as I'm growing and transitioning, I'm learning more, and I'm like, wow, like I can be opening. Being open allows other people to also learn from you and just maybe be inspired.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's kind of just really try something new. It doesn't matter how old you are, what point in your life you are. Just try it.
Girl, what a gift. Because I have always felt like I was super tight with you since day one. So I'm glad that you trusted me all these years to be able to, you know, I'm sharing stuff. When you're doing my hair, you share stuff with me. And we, you know, we like give each other advices and stuff like that. So I'm glad I've had that. But I get it. We do try to protect ourselves. That's what it is, because we're not trying to get hurt. But screw that, right? Like we're here to grow and get better.
Pain equals growth, and that's something that you also have to embrace. Like, try something. If you don't like it, who cares? Just don't do it again. Or you know what? You might not like it the first time. Still try it again 2 or 3 times. Because it just might have not been the class, the teacher, the person, the vibe. Or maybe you.
Or it's just that day.
It was just you that day. You know? So it's a big thing of just like, you know, I honestly think age is nothing but a number. We're just human beings trying to exist and figure ourselves out. And it doesn't matter, because if you don't take the time to heal yourself and learn certain things about yourself, you're really just stagnant. It doesn't matter if you're 45 or 70. You could still be at your level of maturity of 30 or growth because you never allowed yourself to grow.
Ooh, yo, I have a list of things to do now. What do I want to do? Because there is that, like, man, am I like, what are they gonna say about? I'm like, who cares? I'm telling myself, like, who cares? But I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah, or find a friend. You know? Phone a friend, be like, hey, who wants to do this?
An accountability partner, right? Yeah. Hey, I've done Pilates for 3 years. It's amazing. It's life changing. I mean, I could sit straighter if I wanted to, but sometimes I slouch. But it helps with that. It helps with breathing better. Your body getting toned. You're just sitting a little bit more elongated. It's a vibe. I say you do it. Yeah. And if you want me to come with you, I can. Okay.
I might just have to join your club.
There you go. We'll hold hands together. But thank you so much for coming, Lindsay. I really love that you were here. You're amazing, and everybody gets to see how amazing you are. But if you really want to see how amazing she is, come and she'll do your hair and makeup, and we'll get this beautiful shoot ready for you, and you'll love the photos, and you'll dance with us, and we'll meditate. It will be awesome. And for those who missed the live, I'm going to post it so you guys can take a listen after. But, yo, you dropped them gems. I appreciate you, sis. Thank you so much. This was great. Love y'all. Take care. Bye.